Hello, everyone. Hope we're having a good Thursday afternoon. Having a good one, hopefully. I'm having a pretty decent one. It's just been all right here. We're without water again, or still, rather. It is fixed. Our water has been fixed, but we have to wait for the chlorination process. So it's going to be a couple of days before we actually have usable water. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Are you all excited for today's stream? I'm pretty excited for it, and I hope you'll be excited for it too. Once you actually know what it is. We're taking a look at every game ever. Asterisk. I guess let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's just get into it. What do you say? Let's do it. So, this is every game ever. To be 100% clear, I stole this idea. This is an idea that Griffin McElroy has been doing, and I thought it looked cool. And he offered to he said, you can do it if you want to, and I want to. So I want to, and we're going to do it. I'm playing a little bit of lo-fi Pokemon music in the background. So, that's what you'll be hearing. But yeah, what I've got here is not technically every game, but every game from any console I've played more than 2 games on, or more than 1 game, 2 or more. Except for Steam, because Steam was such a long list of games, as you might imagine, that it wouldn't really work for this. Also, except for the Switch 2, because the data that I had only went up to 2021, which means also the Switch data is a little out of date as well. So, but we're starting here in the NES, so we're going to have a lot of games to go through. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to scroll through the list here, and if I've played it, we're going to check mark it. If I've finished it, we're going to check mark it. If it's good, we're going to check mark it. If I love it, we're going to check mark it. If I want to play it, we're going to check mark it here. And if it's just something that looks interesting, we're going to take a look at it. And to show you what I mean by that, let's take a look here at Adventures of Dino Riki, because that looks interesting. That's a fun name for a thing, made by Hudson Soft in 1989. And what I mean by that is we're going to go over here, we're going to turn off the lo-fi, and we're just going to watch some of this. Huh. So that's dinosaur. It's like a weird dinosaur Galaga. Yeah, no, it's just Galaga but dinosaurs. We are low on life here. Oh shit, boomerang. Are we coming up on a boss here? Or what? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that's Dinosaur Riki. Interesting game there. So many old video games are basically just not with different visuals. It's true. Some of them are side-scrolling, but the same thing still. So yeah, that's basically the concept here. Let's start scrolling. Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Okay. I've got to know what Adventures of Tom Sawyer is like. Show me that shit. There we go. It's... Oh, a kid falls asleep on his book. Okay, and then he starts dreaming of Tom Sawyer going on adventures. Weird. How odd. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Al Unser Jr.'s Turbo Racing. Thank you, Al Unser Jr. Asterix. I don't think that was actually in 1905. Some of the data has done this where it's like it's supposed to be like 1995 and it has a 0 for some reason. I don't know why. I got all this data from a guy who just scraped it from Wikipedia, so it should be coming from Wikipedia, but there's been some little errors here and there. Bandit Kings of Ancient China from Koei? Wait, is this like a... It's like an early, oh, shit. Dynasty Warriors? That's what I'm thinking, like an early Dynasty Warriors kind of deal. Oh my god. Look at that. Like, obviously there's a lot of screen tearing, but like, look at it. Damn, dog. This is the PC version, though. Where's the NES? There's the NES. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the NES, baby. I've not played, so I don't actually own an NES. I've just played a couple games, mostly in emulation. I did play one game on the original hardware, and that would of course be Mario. Wow, it is kind of... So it's some sort of strategy game here. Wow, I can't imagine playing a strategy game on the NES. I gotta be real with you. That sounds miserable. But, so I haven't played a ton of NES games. We're probably going to move through these pretty quickly. Laughs at Fire Emblem. That's one thing. Fire Emblem would be a lot better than that. That's like trying to be like a Hearts of Iron on the NES, right? That's crazy. I can't imagine. Batman. Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge. Ah, the Blues Brothers. Blue Brothers game, you've all seen the fucking Angry Video Game Nerd video about it, I'm sure. I should put NES here just to make it easier to make sure we get EVE Online NES edition. Look at that. Let me turn off the lo-fi so it's less nightmare. I mean, it's Blues Brothers. Compared to some of the other licensed games at the time, that's Blues Brothers. They're trying their best to get these songs in here, too. With the fucking 5 instruments you're allowed to have on the NES. Maybe just 4. Is he going into space? Long play, 16 minutes. Yeah. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Bucky O'Hare. So far I haven't seen any ones that I've played. But like, the thing is, the NES, I hate to say this, NES is kind of bad. Like, it was revolutionary at the time, but like going back to it, I'm like, how did anyone play these games? Dirty Harry? Okay. What? I've got to see Dirty Harry. Nintendo seal of approval, Dirty Harry NES.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Oh no. If it has a voice line like that in it, that's going to take up half the cartridge. What's the rest of the game going to be? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, you actually use like a fucking crowbar to open up doors and shit. I'm actually kind of impressed with this. You know how Dirty Harry's always fighting snakes? You remember when Dirty Harry fought the snake in the Dirty Harry movie? You remember how every time Dirty Harry went out in public, people started shooting at him? I love that the snake dies, but it still turns to face you. Honestly, that's like better quality than I expected it to be. Alright. Disney. Double Dragons. I've never played the Double Dragons. I don't know, I particularly care to. That's like I'm not really clicking any want to plays here because like I don't want to play most of these. DuckTales. Hey. Excite Bike. Felix the Cat. There's his Final Fantasy. Fist of the North Star? Hello? What's up with the Fist of the North Star game? Is it going to be like the Dirty Harry game? Game Boy cartridge had like 4 times the storage of an NES cartridge. Wow. And that thing was nothing. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's awesome. Holy shit. That's awesome. What is with the like going all over the place thing? I love the one punch makes them swell up and explode. It's so funny. That's awesome. That's cool. I still don't want to. It still looks like ass, but it is funny. Oh, there's a Galaga. Just Genghis Khan. Okay. Goonies 2. What was Goonies 1 on? Was Goonies 1 on like the Atari or some shit? Or maybe it's just based on the second Goonies movie? Thank you, Konami. Oh, hey, Gradius. Gun.Smoke. Harlem Globetrotters. Okay, yeah, Harlem Globetrotters. Let's see that one. I think there wasn't there? Oh, hell yeah. That's the Harlem. Oh, you get to do the fucking tricks. Awesome. That's good. That's like essential. Could you press start to begin, please? Oh my god, horrifying. Do you want to play the computer? Do you want to be the Globetrotters? Why would you ever say no? How many players on your team? How many minutes do you want to... Oh, like a quarter in the game. Yeah. Okay. You could set it to 2? Damn. Give me the Washington Generals over there. There was not a second Goonies movie. Then what the fuck is Goonies 2? Well, no, that's not supposed to happen. The Washington Generals aren't supposed to win. The fuck? What the hell? Inaccurate video game. Iron Tank. Ivan Iron Man Stewart Super Off-Road. Kid Cool. Hell yeah. Kiwi Craze, the New Zealand story. That's the EU title. Mad Max. They've lost like once or twice. Like in the entire history. Like here. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? I don't know what that was. What is going on? Oh, it switched my search engine. What the fuck? Stop doing that. Yeah, the Harlem Globetrotters are real. $27,000 wins and 345 losses. Anyways, this is not what we're here to do. Go 13. Mario is missing. Mario Brothers. I have played. I have not finished it. I don't really like Mario Brothers. I don't really like Mario. I think Mario kind of sucks. But I'm not a huge platformer fan, so that's your context there. Punch Out. Nightmare on Elm Street. That was by Rare. And LJN, of course. But not Rareware. You know? Popeye. I have not played the Nintendo Popeye, but I have played the arcade Popeye. It was not particularly good. I wonder if it was much different. Oh no, it's exactly the same, yeah. Look at this shit. This is an arcade game. That's it. That's the game. You avoid Bluto, and you get the hearts, and you got to get the spinach to beat Bluto's ass eventually. It's like a bad Donkey Kong. Yeah. Or worse Donkey Kong. So I'll just go ahead and check that off as played, because we don't really have an arcade cabinet category here. But, The Punisher. Cubert. Robert Cop 1, 2, and 3. Crazy. Scat? You can't call them that. Come on. You can't call them Scat. Skate or Die. I actually own this. I own the Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt crossover game. Not crossover, but the double cart thing. I haven't played it because, again, I don't own a Nintendo Entertainment System. But I do own it. Tecmo. This is before Tecmo and Koei actually fused. Toho? What the fuck? Like Toho, the Godzilla people? Had a game company? That took forever. I skipped ahead and it still wasn't done. Show me the game. Whoa. Look at that. Okay, there we go. Oh, you move so slow. Very, very dialogue heavy. So it's like some sort of RPG, yeah. They turned into gravestones. Okay. Is this one in English? Yeah, it is. Oh, you can choose your your character. Okay. So you can choose the barbarian instead. Oh wow, they're trying to do like a full Ultima RPG, Ultima style RPG here. Wow. That's a lot to do on an NES. That is a lot to do on the NES. Wait, did it just kill that guy? What the fuck? Why would you do that? Is that every game ever? It is. All right. That's an interesting one. I'm going to put it as a want, but I don't really want to... I don't know if I want to play it exactly, but I want to look more into it. All right, next up. Yeah, here's the Ultima ports. At least a couple of them. Wayne's World. Wayne Gretzky hockey. Man, Wayne Gretzky has been like a dominating force in in the hockey memory scape for so long. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Some WWF games, of course. Yo, Noid. Okay, there was one more. Where is it? I must have skipped over it. Where is it? There's one oh yeah, here we go. I have not actually played the second Godzilla game, but the first Godzilla game have played. Haven't finished it because it's hard as fuck. I wouldn't really call it a good game either. Yeah, Yo Noid is the Noid from Domino's. Let's take a look at that because it is fucking insane that they made this. And it's Capcom too. Look at that. Capcom publisher, but not developer, but still. Awful. Awful. Look at that shit. Wait, what? Noid update. Wild creatures led by Mr. Green are assailing New York City. The mayor knows, the mayor spelled with an E, knows that only the Noid has the power to stop them. Using his super yo-yo and other inventions, he will try. Will he succeed? Who knows? Remember, the Noid character is a guy, he's called the Noid because he makes you annoyed because he fucks up your pizza. Like that's the character of the Noid. And here they are like, Noid, you have to save New York City from Mr. Green. He's putting too many greens on our pizzas. You have to break up his pizzas. With your yo-yo. Use your yo-yo to do it. Everyone knows the Noid's famous yo-yo. I think Domino's is like fine these days, although back when the Noid was actually an active ad campaign, the Domino's pizza was fucking awful. I remember Domino's pizza being terrible, but it got a lot better when they did that redesign, like at this point it's probably like 5 years at least back. And they made it super fucking cheap too. That's the big thing with Domino's. It's like cheaper than Caesar's pizza now. It's like solid, edible, and it's cheaper than any other pizza. Like we used to do frozen pizzas, just to like have something, have a pizza that was cheap. It's actually cheaper to get Domino's now with the deals that they have. It's crazy. Anyways, not sponsored by Domino's. Let's move on. So yeah, we're already done with the NES because I just haven't played much NES. Literally, as I said, it's if I played more than one game, we're gonna look at it. But I've only played 2 games on the NES: the Godzilla game and Mario. All right, so let's move on to the Game Boy. All right, Game Boy time. The Game Boy. As we learned earlier, the Game Boy apparently had 4 times the storage of an NES cartridge. But I feel like the games are worse a lot of times. Yeah, we skipped Alfred Chicken on the NES. The more I see it, the more I need to know. Let's go. GB. Why does Pugsley get his own game? I have no clue. If anyone should get their own game, it's Wednesday. A registered trademark of Twilight. Alfred Chicken. Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Ugh. The nastiest synths they could find. Gross. I mean, that's Alfred Chicken. That's Alfred Chicken, all right. Sure. Sure. Yeah, no, older than me too, 1995. Thank you, XL, for giving us Alien Cubed instead of Alien 3. Animal Breeder. You couldn't name a game that anymore. These days you couldn't name a game that. Another Bible. Oh. Oh, another Bible. Okay, you know we have to check out what the fuck is up with another Bible. I didn't realize there were multiple. New Bible dropped. What the fuck is this? Oh. Oh, Atlas? Oh, okay. It's this Shin Megami thingamabobber. That makes sense. Humans and beasts. Long ago, a bloody war was fought. Oh! Oh, I didn't realize this was in the Bible. Bible 2. Good to know. Asterix and Obelix. Much better hook than the first Bible, true. Battle Bowl 1990. Damn. Bill and Ted's Excellent Game Boy Adventure, A Bogus Journey. Good. It's a good title. Boomer's Adventure in Asmic World. That's a weird way to put it. Wait, we gotta check out Booby Boys. Hold up. We gotta check out Booby Boys. We gotta check out Booby Boys. That's Booby Boys. Okay, that's the Loch Ness Monster. Oh. Oh, that's Booby Boys. Oh, that's Booby Boys. Yeah, you would think it would be about the boobies and not the hole, but you know, it's Booby Boys. I guess the idea is like booby trap boy, like right? He's got like a bunch of booby traps he uses. That's why he's Booby Boys. Okay. Bubble Bobble. It's subversive. Booby. Caesar's Palace? Like the place? Like the place you go to? Like it's just a gambling game, I assume? Caesar's Palace is a trademark of Caesar's World Inc. Wow. This is for entertainment purposes only. Any use for gambling or wagering is prohibited. Holy shit. You're not legally allowed to use this as an actual gambling thing. Oh my god, you take a taxi up to Caesar's Palace in the video game. What? It's just Caesar's Palace. You just simulate going to the actual Caesar's Palace. You've got a fucking mouse cursor in the Game Boy game. Dude. This would hit so hard after 25 beers. I cannot imagine. I can't imagine playing this. This seems miserable. All the fun of gambling without the fun, which is where you win. Card game. Well, you know me. I've got to check out what a card game is. I gotta check out card game. Oh, they don't want to show me it. They don't want to show me card game. They don't want me to know what card game has in store. Can I do this? Card game. No, it's just not gonna. It's not gonna get me there. They don't want me to know. They don't want me to know what. Oops. That's what I meant to do. What a 1990s card game has going on from Coconuts Japan. Maybe if you type card game Coconuts Japan, that'll get us there. Is it just a pachinko simulator? With no sound? This isn't it. I didn't figure it was because it's got pachinko and shit, and it's got a completely different name, GB in the name. But it doesn't even say it's from the same people. Maybe we try 1990. No, I just don't think. No, we're in the GB category now. We're in the Game Boy category. Have been for a while. All right. Chalvo 55. Chuck Rock? Okay, I gotta know what Chuck Rock is. Do you just throw rocks? Chuck Rock. You found it? Awesome. I mean, that's Chuck Rock. You could barely read that. Holy shit. There we go. Ugh. Dude. Gross. That's awful. I hate that. It is... There's not enough pixels for this, dude. There's not enough pixels for this. Okay. Let's check out the card game. There we go, card game.
Gameboy world, and this is exactly what
Okay, well, there's talking, but we'll just quiet that down. Card game. It's just card game. Wait, hold up. That's different. That's the pachinko time we were looking at earlier. Yeah, this is card game. It's just you just play card game. You just play card game. Simple as. Cool world. Oh my god, so many Crayon Shin-chan. Crayon Shin-chan is weird because it's like extremely popular in Japan, but it just has not penetrated the American market at all. It's one of the few things that is like super duper popular in Japan, but has not penetrated here at all. It's weird. Don't know why exactly. I think it's just kind of, it doesn't seem appealing. Doraemon's another one, I guess, but Doraemon has had some amount of penetration where Crayon Shin-chan has had essentially none. Although Doraemon has had more penetration as like a items of clothing or like, you know, branded shit. Now again, you can't be naming games like this anymore. You can't be naming games Dino Breeder and Dino Breeder 2. Oh hey, speaking of Doraemon, Doraemon 2, Annual Wakusei Densetsu, Doraemon Kart. Doraemon no Game Boy. Doraemon no Study Boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Another Doraemon too. Holy shit. That's a lot of Doraemon. Dr. Franken. Al Franken's cousin. We got some Dragon Ball Z. Got the Dragon's Lair adaptation. I want you, you know in your mind like what Dragon's Lair looks like, right? I want you to keep that in your mind while we look at this real quick. Is it a bear? Oh, it's not dangerous apparently, whatever it is. That's Dragon's Lair. That's Dragon Slayer. Dungeon Land. It's a fun name. Family Jockey and Family Jockey 2. Good old Felix the Cat. Bunch of FIFA games. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Another Fist of the North Star game. I wonder if it's as interesting as the last one. The Flash. As in like DC Comics The Flash? Well, here's another one that's gonna not be easy to find. Well, oh well. I don't really want to see it that badly. That's fine. Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles. The Game Boy Gallery. The Game Boy Gallery 2. The Game Boy Wars. The Game Boy Wars Turbo. Gem. Oh, here's the GB Patchy Slot Hisho Jr. I think that was the one we were looking at earlier. Go Ackman. Go Tank. Go Godzilla. I have played this game. It sucks shit. I don't understand this game at all. It's okay. I gotta show you this actually, because it's just so nothing. Is that it? I think it is. It might not actually. Is there multiple Game Boy games? Huh. Yeah, this is not the one. This actually looks more interesting than the one I was playing, and I think the one that they're referencing here. Oh, hey, Ebera. Hey, Batra. Mothra. But no, that's not the one. This one. This one that was just brought to America as Godzilla. Look at that terrible looking Godzilla. And what's the gameplay look like? What's the gameplay look like? This. This is what it looks like. What? How would you know to do that? How would you know to do that? In what world would you know that that's how you beat the level? I like the giant fist that comes out of Godzilla. He's got a stand. Dude, this is awful. What? So the goal of the game is just to somehow break all the boulders. Is that what it is? The goal of the game is to break all the boulders. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I did not know how to actually play the game. That's terrible. I don't like that at all. Wow. Whew, boy. So that I have played it, have not finished it. It's not good. Do not love it. Do not want to play more. Wow. Miserable. Hercules. Hit the ice. Do you think it has him in it? Chat, do you think it has him in it? Do you think it has him in there? Do we want to check? Do we want to look and check? Oh yeah, baby, look at that. It's got Tim Curry in there. Look at that. Okay, I don't see him in here though. It's got everyone else, but it doesn't have him. Hunt for the Red October? Funny. So many Jeopardy. Got 4 Jeopardy games. Some of them are just like giving you more questions or different questions, it seems. Is the Platinum Edition combining all of them, maybe? I don't know. Okay, here's that other one we were looking at, Kaiju O Godzilla. That one looked a little more interesting, so I'm going to put a 1 on that one. I'd like to check it out at the very least. Game Boy games, again, like not kind of iffy on whether they're actually good or not. It's kind of a miracle that Pokemon is as good as it is. And even then, the original Pokemon have some problems. Lemmings 2, The Tribes. Lucal? The Mouse. Again, I don't think it's from 1905. Monopoly? What? Mr. Chin's Gourmet Paradise. Okay, that one I need to see. I need to see that one. Mr. Chin's Gourmet Paradise. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, my good golly. Oh, no, dude. And you turn them into fruit? What are the owls in the background? Oh, cool. Fun game. What was that weird phasing in animation they got there? Wow. Oh, and it counts your calories as your high score. What the fuck, dude? I don't like that one. I should have a category for do not like. bunch of NBA games, bunch of NFL games, bunch of ninja games. Whoa. I didn't know Nobunaga's Ambition had a Game Boy game. That's crazy. What does that look like? I need to know that. Oh, wow. Oh my god. That's... Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks a lot like that one we were looking at earlier, which makes sense considering it's also from Koei. It's just, you know, the daimyo side instead of the dynasty side. All right, let's take a quick break here for ads, and we'll be right back. See you in a second, everyone. We're back, folks. Let's continue looking through the Game Boy games. Othello World. In case you wanted to play Othello with the world. Oh, good lord, there's a lot of patchy slots. Patchy slot kids is a phrase that should not exist, much less be the title of a video game you can buy for the Game Boy. What the fuck? Patchy Slot World Cup 94. What? Pachinko data card. It's a pachinko, it's combination pachinko slot machine. That's what a patchy slot is. It's it's got the elements of a pachinko machine with some slot machine elements as well. That's a lot of pachinko games for the Game Boy. Maybe it was a problem. Maybe gambling for kids was a problem on the Game Boy. Paperboy. Hey, Pat Labor? Hold up. Pat Labor game? Oh my god, that's him! Holy shit, they captured him perfectly. Did they get anyone else? It's just him? Okay. So what's the... You move forward in a new fight. And you set up 5 attacks? Or 5 actions? And then it does them, and the opponent does stuff as well? Interesting. Huh. Okay. You know what we're getting up to, though, folks. Folks, you know what we're getting close to? You see the pockets. Pocket Mahjong. Pocket Monsters Midori. Now hold up. Let's take a quick detour. The Pocket Monsters Midori. Oh, green. Okay, yeah. So we're counting that as a separate thing here. That makes sense. Right, Midori means green. Yeah. I have not played that specific version, like the Japanese only version of Pokemon, but absolutely have played these, have finished. They're good fucking games. Probably the pinnacle of the Game Boy, for sure. I literally don't think there's another game on the Game Boy that is as important as Pokemon Blue and Red and Green and Yellow. I do have Yellow as well. Do I love them? I do love Yellow for what it does to like improve on these two as much as it can. I guess I love them. I guess I do. They're definitely like one of my least favorite of the Pokemon games, but just because they're old. It's because they're old and they're buggy and they're on a console that can't handle what Pokemon would become. Oh, hey, Puyo Puyo. I've never actually played any of the Puyo Puyos, so I don't know if I would like them. I should play a Puyo Puyo at some point. Got some Ranma games. Which one has Mew under the car? None of them. Robert Kopp. Shaq Fu. So I don't actually have Genesis on here because I haven't actually played any Genesis games. I've maybe played one Genesis game total. But that's not enough. It has to be more than one for this. But I do own a Genesis, and I own Shaq Fu for the Genesis. I don't know why. Shikake. I don't know anything about that, but there's a lot of them. Shin Nippon Pro Wrestling. Japanese pro wrestling video game. That's cool. Some Simpsons games. There's always going to be Simpsons games. Well, until we get to the modern era and they stop having them as much. Spot the video game. Spot the cool adventure. Don't you dare give me cool Spot. Sumo fighter? I gotta check out that. I love sumo. Oh. This is what happens in sumo. They take your woman. And then you have to side scroll and beat up a bunch of guys. What the fuck? What the hell? This game looks baller. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Holy shit. I love the throwing. That's awesome. What were they thinking affectionately? Yeah. I like the music too. It's kind of fucking rocks. It makes me want to make a version that's not this like Game Boy, you know, restricted by the Game Boy music engine. Super Chinese Fighter GB. Super Chinese Land 123 dash. I don't want to know what these are, but I have to. I have to know. I've got to know what these are. There we go. Super Chinese Fighter. Oh, man. I mean, it is a fighter that features characters in traditional Chinese dress. It could be worse. Whoa, that was cool. This is a sick move right there. Alright, now what the fuck is Super Chinese Land 123 dash? Tell me that one. The face! Oh my god, the face! What the fuck is this? What? Huh? That was 27 seconds. Give me more. Give me more of that. I need to know what's going on here. Oh no. Why does this look... Oh, this is regular Super Chinese Land. This is a Super Chinese Land 123 dash. That's the difference. Weird. Weird. Super Hunchback? Okay, what? Super Hunchback. Le Bossu. Super Hunchback. Starring Quasimodo. Oh. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You gotta ring the bell. Like Notre Dame. You know how Notre Dame has bells? You gotta ring a bell like that. Oh my god. That's crazy. And of course there's Super James Pond, which is the fish parody of James Bond. A lot of super stuff in here. Superman. Swamp Thing. Is the TV show that popular? I guess it kind of was. Tasmania. Toy Story. I'm not gonna say it. Here's some more of the Ultima ports. A bunch of Ultraman games. I actually have a couple of these. Or do I have the ones for the Game Boy Color? I don't actually remember. I've got a couple of Ultraman games for the Game Boy or Game Boy Color. I'm not sure which. I haven't played them though, I'll tell you that much.
No pronouns.
Would never be
Koopa Queen Bowser, thank you for the follow. Are the only games I've played for the Game Boy the Pokemon games? Is that really the case? Oh, and the Godzilla game too. That's crazy though. I thought I played more on the Game Boy. It's mostly the Game Boy Color I think I've played. Oh. Hi there. I have played one of these. I'm not clicking any more of those buttons though. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm not clicking a single button more. I fucking hate this game. This game fucking sucks. Stream's going all right. We're looking at every game ever. Zoids. I didn't know there was a Zoids game for the Game Boy. I know that the Game Boy Advance game. I have that one on my Retroid Pocket. Well, we finished Game Boy, and we're going through them. To be fair, I don't have a Game Boy. I don't have an NES. I've only emulated these things, or yeah, I've played a couple of Game Boy games like on my Game Boy Advance, but mostly I don't really interact with the NES and the Game Boy, so I kind of knew they were going to be quick. Now we're going to get to the SNES, which I have a lot more experience with. Let me change the title for that. Favorite game of all time? Probably Inscription. I like Inscription a lot. All right. NES time. Starting with Three Ninjas Kick Back. Fuck yeah, dude. I want to see that. Yeah, baby. That's the Three Ninjas. They're kicking back. Oops. Good faces. Ugh, not good faces. They're trying though. Look at that. Ew, look at them. Look at that. Disgusting. Fourth Super Robot Wars. Actually, I have... Hold up. I have a game in the Super Robot Wars, I think. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I have something else that's slightly with a similar name. It's a pretty generic name, to be fair. Ah, Real Monsters, of course. Pugly Scavenger Hunt again. Adventures of Dr. Al Franken. Scary. Aim for the Ace. Is American Gladiators what I think it is? It's just the show. I gotta see what the sprites look like on that. Oh, yeah. 60 FPS gameplay. I don't think I need 60. Oh, that's pixel art. Oh, wow. Or pixelated. Oh, it's first person. Oh my god. And this is not. This is fascinating. Oh my god, it goes on for so long. Out of time. You ran out of time. Couldn't finish it. You got this too? Wow, it's just like a series of mini games inspired by the various challenges of American Gladiator. Wow. I was not expecting quite that. American Tail. More Asterix games. The Bassmaster. Battletoads. Big Sky Trooper. Oh, the Sailor Moon SNES games. Fuck, I've played one of these. I'm gonna have to look at all these to figure out which one I've played. Oh, I'm doing Game Boy. I need to do SNES. There we go. I don't think it's that one. Was it this one? No, not at all. What the fuck? That's an entirely different thing. It might have been that first one then. Oh my god, there's a ton more. Oh, okay. There's so many of them. Not that one. Have not played that one. Well, the one I played was like a JRPG. So that first one is suspect for potentially being it. I just don't remember. This one says puzzle, so I doubt it's it. Jesus Christ, these ones are so long. Yeah, no, not that. Nope. That's another Fua Fua Panic, so probably not. Yeah, no. But it's either this one or it's another story. Oh no, not that at all. That's funny though. Okay, it must be this one then. I just didn't recognize it. I did not finish it, obviously. Was it good? Kinda? It was mid. I would say I'll put it at good and not loved. How about that? It's like a fine JRPG kind of thing. Let me get you some so we can actually look at that a little bit. Maybe seeing more of it will jog my memory a bit more. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Yeah, I think this might have been it. Combatter. Oh. Hmm. I think I'm not sure if this was it or not. I'll just leave that there for now and we'll see if we find the one I'm remembering later. Boogerman! Bubsy. Only Bubsy game I've played is Bubsy 4, and I didn't particularly care for it. So I can't imagine I'd care for the other ones more. Civilization. I haven't actually played the original Civilization. I would be willing to play that. Hey, Chuck Rock. Oh, you know what? I bet that makes a lot of sense. If the Game Boy game... Yeah, if the Game Boy game was like that because it was an adaptation of a SNES game, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's a lot more readable on the SNES. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's still ugly, but it's like it's got like an art style that you can tell what is going on. Okay, that makes so much more sense. The Clay Fighter games. Clay Fighter games are quite interesting. Just like as a historical relic. Like, look at that. Look at these guys. Look at all these clay guys. It's interesting. Cool Spot. Okay, so we don't have Genesis on here. The Cool Spot is like the one Genesis game I've actually played, but it is essentially identical to the SNES version, so we're gonna say played, and none of the rest of these, because it was a terrible game. I hated that shit. Hated that game. Hated. We had to quit it early because I was just hating it so much. Dino Dini's Soccer. Please tell me this isn't just a normal soccer game. Please tell me this is Dinosaur Soccer. I want this to be Dinosaur... No, it's not Dinosaur Soccer. Damn it. Doom. I haven't played the original Doom. A bunch of Doraemon games. Dr. Mario. A lot of Dragon Ball Z games, actually. A couple of Dragon Quest games. I haven't gone back for the old ones yet. I need to play Earthbound. I do need to play Earthbound. ESPN games. Bunch of F1 games. Family Feud. 1993 edition. They don't have the one Final Fantasy I've actually played. Of this era, I should say. I guess I played like 5 seconds of Final Fantasy 1, but also I played the redo, the Pixel remaster. Is the one I played of that. I played several different versions of Final Fantasy 4. Of course, these ones are also like misnumbered too. Yeah, so this is 4, right? So this one actually would be the one I played. But again, I haven't played the SNES version. I've only played the Pixel remaster and the DS remaster. Family Feud has had like 5 different hosts or something like that. It's crazy. Well, I guess it's been around for so long. Genghis Khan 2. The sequel to Genghis Khan. Oh, this one I have played. I have not finished it. Is it good? I don't know. I don't know if I would call it good. Wait, this is not the right one. This is a different one. Hold up. This one actually looks kind of interesting. Is it like a full-on fighting game? Oh my god. It's a full-on... This is a different Godzilla game. I need to track this down, actually. Replace that with a 1. Well, that's cool that it does the whole thing there. And it's just like a side-scrolling fighting game. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, look, the Godzilla Tower! Oh, that's actually... I really like that, actually. God, Gigan seems fucking crazy. But it's funny is I actually do remember this pixel art model of Godzilla here, because this was actually made into a playable Godzilla character in Mugen, the fighting game where you can put in any fighting game character. So I actually do know that. Okay, I put that in my want then. I want that. I want to play that. Or like try it out, see what it's like. Yeah, because the one we're looking for Godzilla is Super Godzilla. I played a shit ton of Super Godzilla. Ooh, Hanafuda. I think I can find better places to play Hanafuda, but I want to learn how to play Hanafuda at some point. Some Heisei themed ones. Hit the ice. Another Patch-a-Slot game. Jesus Christ. Yeah, not seeing anything. Jim Lee's Wildcats. I did watch that cartoon. I did not, or not like religiously or anything. I just watched it occasionally when it was on Boomerang. But I have seen episodes of it, I should say, probably more accurately. Ken Griffey. King of Dragons, King of the Monsters. I haven't played any of the King of the Monsters games. I have them on my retro, but I haven't opened them up. The last Bible. So we had another Bible, and now we have Last Bible, all from Atlas. Live Alive. This one got a remaster fairly recently. I would like to check out. The original is probably interesting, but I would like to check out the remaster probably. But I'll just put a 1 on there. Fine, whatever. Lupin the Third game. That's interesting. A lot of mahjong, as you might expect. Mario and Wario. Mazinger. Interesting. I haven't seen anything I want to like check out in a little bit here. Mohawk and headphone jack. Okay, well there you go. There's one. Mohawk and headphone jack. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck? What? What is this? What? Oh my god, look at him. He just blew up. Oh, that's just the thing you do. Okay. What? What? Collecting 3 CDs lets you go to the alternate dimension. You were moving so fast you couldn't collect that other CD for some reason. What the fuck is this? I don't know what I'm looking at here. What is this? It's Mohawk and headphone jack. You know how your Mohawk turns into a hedgehog spines? And it goes all the way down to your ass? Do you know that? You know that one? Oh, you... What? What? This is things happening the video game. It looks like dog shit to play too. Ugh, motion sickness. What the fuck? Wow. That's crazy. Mr. Doe or Mr. Do? Mr. Doe? Good old Mr. Doe and his friend Mr. Nuts. This is like an arcade game that was brought to the SNES for some reason. It's like Dig Dug. Wait, this is Dig Dug, but there's cherries like Pac-Man. Okay, but what's Mr. Nuts up? What's Mr. We looked at what Mr. Doe is doing. What's Mr. Nuts doing? Oh. Oh. I guess that makes sense. Bunch of NBA games. You know I don't touch those things. I might have played one of these NHL games, but I literally couldn't tell you which one. It'd just be something my dad had on hand. So we do have an SNES, but it's my dad's SNES. So like basically most of the games we have for it are stuff that my dad had when he was a kid. Or not a kid, but younger. So literally couldn't tell you on that one. Out to lunch. Oh, more Patches Slot Pachinko. Pachinko Wars. What? More Pachinko in a different category. God, there's so many Pachinko games. Popful Mail. Oh, shit. Damn it. There we go. We gotta check out Popful Mail. Look at her. She's so cool. Good thing this is in Japanese, though. She says slurs in the English version. She says the R, like full on says the R slur at one point. Yeah, I don't think the SNES version got an English release. I don't know. I don't think it did. But the Genesis version did, and the Genesis version has like the R slur in there. Pro Mahjong Kiwame. Bunch of Ranma games. Ranma 1/2 Hard Battle, I think I actually have on my Retroid. I have one of them. It's like a fighting game. Featuring Ranma characters. RoboCop 3. RoboCop versus the Terminator? What? I didn't know they made this. What? How bizarre. Oh my god. Look at this. They made it look like a comic. Is it based on a comic? It might be. I could see that. Because there was a couple of these like crossovers between these 80s movies that were comic only. A bunch of Saga games. Oh wait, here's another Sailor Moon game. This might be the one, then. No, not at all. Not at all a game I played. And that's the only one there, so yeah. It must be that other one, I guess. Or it's from a different game system. I don't know. It's possible. Thought it was in SNES though. Shaq Fu. Never played any of the Shin Megami Tensei games. Oh, we're about to hit, oh, you know, SimCity 2000, I think I have played, but I didn't really get into it. It was really, and not Simpsons, Sim Earth too. These simulation games on the SNES really don't feel good to play. I don't like them. The UI is just really, really bad for that, and not because of their fault. It's just how it is. Snoopy Concert I haven't played, but I do. That's one of the songs I use in my videos is from Snoopy Concert, actually. Star Fox. I always forget there's a SNES Star Fox. That's why it's called Star Fox 64 when they get to the 64 version. By the way, I don't actually have the N64 on here because I have not played N64 games. Just like, not at all. Super Alfred Chicken. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, we're in the super section, so we're going to be here for a while. So many super blank games. Here we go. Super Godzilla. Played. For sure. Let me show you what this game is like. This is the one that has the meme, you know, the meme where Godzilla, where the lady's like, go ahead, Godzilla, destroy the financial district. You know, that's the one. Oh. It sounds so bad. But no, I played a ton of Super Godzilla. So much Super Godzilla. They're trying to get the Godzilla theme there. They're trying so hard. So here's what it looks like. Well, that's like the cutscene, but here's what let me show you the gameplay. Okay, so yeah, this is the main gameplay loop of Godzilla, Super Godzilla. You direct Godzilla in a direction, and then Godzilla will move in that direction and crush anything in its path. And the idea is that you're trying to build up energy for the fight against the actual monster. You do that. So you have these things that'll tell you where King Ghidorah is at. And you also can like destroy power plants to get energy from them. You have a time limit. There's things that will decrease your energy, like going through buildings or little traps like that. So you have to go through this building here to get to that easily, and that's going to take out some energy. Yeah, you do get to just destroy stuff. So you get some items here to help you in the fight. And then the power plants will power up Godzilla to help in the fight. Oh, Sutenkaku? Wait, I was at the Sutenkaku Tower. I didn't realize the Sutenkaku Tower was referenced in this game. So yeah, then you move to... Come on. Yeah, you then move to the enemy and get into the fight sequence. And this is what it looks like. So you're fighting against King Ghidorah first. These guys look really funny too, these guys right here. But yeah, okay, so the way the fighting works is that like you have to move back and forth to like build up tempo until you're ready to fight, until you're ready to hit, and then you can unlock a super attack that uses up that opportunity. And then this plays a little animation and it hits their energy, and the energy is your health. It's very strange. But yeah, I got pretty far in the game actually. I did get to Mechagodzilla. I could not beat Biollante, because Biollante is really hard to reach. Biollante has the tentacles that make it extremely hard to get in close without getting hit yourself. It's pretty tough fight. You see how they're being really careful approaching Biollante. I'm not that patient. And then they go all the way back. But yeah, that's how the game works. There's a bunch of other things, but more importantly, there's like there's an OC kaiju in this game. whose name I'm blanking on. But this is him. This is their OC for this game. Do Not Steal. Dagon, I think is what it's called. They tried actually multiple times to bring this character into the actual movies itself. Also, Godzilla gets a super mode. It's called Super Godzilla. That's the name of the game. And that mode inspired Space Godzilla's design. Isn't that neat? I'm gonna say, honestly, I kind of think it's good. It's a weird game, but I think it's interesting in a way it's just trying to innovate how to do a Godzilla fighting game. I wouldn't say I loved it. I don't think I love it, but it is good in an it's interesting in a good way. So I'll give it the good thing. Check mark. I've not played Super Mario RPG. I am actually willing to play the RPGs, though. I would say that's like something I'd be willing to go back and do. Super Star Wars. Oh no, come on. SWAT Cats. The Radical Squadron. True Golf. Devil's Course Japan? What? Okay, that Japanese name makes me want to check out what the fuck is going on with this. True Golf. Wicked 18. It's just normal golf. It's just normal golf. Why is it named like that? Bunch of Ultra imports. UFO Common Yakisoban. Ultra 7 on Ultraman. The Untouchables. That's gotta be something different. There must be some I'm missing here. Because I know I've played more than this. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I have played this one. I don't know. It's fine. It's like a fine game. From LucasArts. It's like a decent... It's like a fun little kind of kid-friendly zombie game. There's definitely one I've missed here, though. Where is it? I guess it would be in the J's? I don't know how I missed it. I guess this is going to be the problem of this series, that I'm going to end up missing some things occasionally, I think. Oh, here it is. Justice League Task Force. This was a Justice League themed, like the DC superheroes fighting game. Let's pull that up. From Blizzard. Oh, I didn't even realize. But yeah, it's got the fucking 90s ass long hair Superman. Darkseid declares war on Earth. So yeah, it's got fucking Green Arrow with his hood. It's got long hair Aquaman. It's got long hair Superman. And it's got all the heroes. You fight the heroes. It also has some of the villains too. Where's the roster of villains? I wonder if anyone does like Justice League Task Force fighting tournaments at all. Oh yeah, the fucking fish tank that Aquaman has. It's so cool. I really like this arena actually. Okay, Green Arrow versus the Flash. It should be a really easy fight for the Flash. But you know, we changed things here. I love playing as a Flash in this game. That little quick move and also the whirlwind, really fun. The victories are the DC logo. Okay, like how does Green Arrow fight Superman? Maybe he's got kryptonite arrows, right? Maybe. He blew up. Oh, here we go. There's one of the villains, Despero. Despero is a kind of obscure villain in DC. He's like a guy. He's got psychic stuff going on. It's got the cheetah. And her stage with all the cheetahs and shit on it. And also lions. There's lions here. Those aren't cheetahs. What are you doing? Green Arrow versus Green Arrow. Look how they barely differentiated between them. The Green Arrow is like slightly greener. But then again, you can't make the Green Arrow not green. It's funny how it has like 5 songs. And then you fight Darkseid. And the Green Arrow saved the day. Whether together or alone, nothing could defeat the Justice League Task Force. Justice League Task Force was like the name of the comic at the time. That's why it's named that. All right. Enough of going back through that game. I think it's a good one. I don't think I actually ever beat that story mode though, so I don't think I have finished it. Kind of love it actually. It's got a lot of charm to it. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna give the love to the Godzilla game too, Super Godzilla, because I think that game is charming as well. All right. That's the SNES done. Just in time for an ad break. Next up is the PlayStation, which we're not going to be able to finish. Maybe it would be better if we started next time with the PlayStation. I don't know if we do it next time. You know, we'll see. I think once we get past these earlier games, PlayStation's gonna be another one where I just kind of go through it really quickly, even though there's a ton of games for it, because I don't own a PlayStation. I own a PlayStation 2, and I got a couple of games for it at the time, like PlayStation games for it at the time, but you know, they were not as good as the PlayStation 2 games, so it's gonna be another scroll quickly through. But yeah, this has been every game ever, asterisk, NES, Game Boy, and SNES. I hope you enjoyed. I guess we'll call it there, perhaps? We could do more, but we could also not. I don't know what I would do, because I don't want to. I think I want to start next time with the PlayStation. Of course, starting this time with the Game Boy Color would also be good. I mean, like, the PlayStation is so long, though. It might take us the full hour to get through it if we do another segment. All right. Well, we'll just call it here, I think. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Exclamation point socials in chat. Get you my website where you can find where I'm at. I'm going to send you somewhere else now. Hey, I'll send you the stove. Stove was here earlier. I'll send you over the stove. Stove is playing Super Mario World eventually. You'll have a great time. It's a fitting handover, I think. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. When you get over there, be kind and courteous, I'll ask you. With that said, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye, everyone.